the 1st of April 1945, Flight Lieutenant Chris House was shot down over Holland in Hawker Typhoon RB396. And now, 74 years later, we're seeking to raise an initial £50,000 to begin the rebuild of the sole surviving combat veteran Hawker Typhoon RB396. We're aiming to return her to flight in the skies above Europe, where she belongs. In just 4 years, the Hawker Typhoon had gone from the brink of being scrapped to becoming the RAF's most potent ground attack aircraft. Credited with shortening the war and saving tens of thousands of lives, because of the Typhoon, the Axis forces in Normandy and beyond were pinned down and unable to move during daylight hours. But this came at a cost. 666 pilots were killed, 56% of the total number that flew the aircraft. In a little over 4 months, RB396 had been test flown by the renowned Pinky Star, delivered by Anna Leska, and flown by many pilots including Sidney Russell Smith, his regular pilot Frank Johnson, who had his wife's name Sheila painted on the cowling, and finally by Chris House. In that short time it had flown dozens of high-risk ground attack sorties. It had been repaired from flak damage no less than 18 times, on average 6 times a month. Now there are no airworthy Typhoons. The Hawker Typhoon Preservation Group was founded in 2016 and aims to put that right. And now we need your help. The target of £50,000 forms approximately 1/4 of the total required for the rebuild of the rear fuselage. It is just the beginning, but with your help, we can commence the rebuild and reach the point where the frames and stringers are complete in preparation for reassembly. A significant step. So, reaching the target is not, as Winston Churchill said, the end. It is not the beginning of the end. It is perhaps the end of the beginning. For the rebuild, we have partnered with the world-renowned aircraft restoration company, Duxford, under the legendary John Romain. With an aircraft of this nature, of this value, only the best will do. The rear fuselage, with its monocoque design, will be rebuilt by airframe assemblies on the Isle of Wight and is expected to take between 12 and 18 months, depending on funding. The target for the aircraft to fly is the 80th anniversary of D-Day in 2024. By contributing to this fundraiser, you can become part of history. You can help the first Typhoon to be rebuilt get underway. You will be part of the story of likely the only Hawker Typhoon to ever fly again. Every time they went up, they faced an almost 50-50 chance of not coming back. 56% of them were killed flying the Typhoon. We're undertaking this project in memory of people such as Johnny Baldwin, Roland B. Beaumont, Lawrence Pinky Stark, Anna Leska, Sidney Russell Smith, Roy Worthington, Alfred Boakes, David Bob Roberts, John Brockhurst, Chris House, and Frank Johnson. To tell their story, one of incredible bravery and sacrifice, we need your help. Please, pledge now.